All right, so that's the last tire. Let's head inside so we can finish this story up. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is student Dr. Malachi Wright. I am an incoming D1 at the University of Maryland School of Dentistry. And in today's video, I'm going to take you all along with me on a day in the life / my journey into dentistry day. Or not day, but dentistry. So I'll take you all through my progress into getting to dental school, specifically the University of Maryland School of Dentistry, particularly why I chose that school, and doing some daily chores and tasks I need to get done. For many of you all who do or do not know, my girlfriend Jordan King, who I've been dating for over 6 years now. Wow. Yeah, time really flies. Over 6 years now, just started her PT program at the University of Maryland School of Medicine. So with her being in her PT program, they're cracking down in the gross anatomy lab, cadaver lab, stuff like that. So I've been holding down the fort in terms of the miscellaneous stuff around the house. So getting a lot of the clothes washed, dishes clean, cooking, all that good old stuff. Good thing is I'm extremely familiar with all that stuff, so it's absolutely no problem. So today I'm going to be getting a lot of this stuff done, and I'm going to be talking to you all about how I got into dental school and my path to getting to dental school, which is somewhat a little untraditional, but not too untraditional to where you won't be able to understand exactly what I did. Hopefully that makes sense. But let's get into this video. Let me stop rambling, and I'll catch you guys while we're out running these errands. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's head to the bank and the grocery store and a couple of other places. Let's hope that happens. So yeah, right now I'm in Blue Lightning, and Blue Lightning is the name that I gave my Prius. Ironically, because Priuses are notoriously slow-moving cars. But nevertheless, I love my Prius. I can fill up my gas tank on a dub worth of gas, and it'll keep me going for a very long time. So no complaints from me. The University of Maryland School of Dentistry has actually sent us an email 2 days ago with our welcome package, which is super exciting because I'm starting dental school in the fall. It's been a long time coming. And the welcome package has the information for the scrubs that we need to order and all the modules that we need to complete. So I'm making sure that I get all that stuff done as soon as possible. So I'm going to go to the bank, move some money so I can purchase all these scrubs, which will probably run me around maybe $300, close to $400. So be prepared for that. And then I'm also going to get some money for this gentleman who is currently homeless in my neighborhood, who I talk to basically on a daily basis. He's always meeting me outside whenever I drive to work, and I'm gonna give him some money for lunch today, make sure he's eating something. So we're gonna go do that, and we're gonna go get some groceries for ourselves. So yeah, starting my journey, I'm gonna let you guys know exactly what I went through undergrad and a little bit of high school. But to give you all some some context, I knew I wanted to be a dentist for a little while, but I definitely doubted my abilities in myself for a very long time. You know, coming from African American background, you know, majority of the people who go to dental school are usually people of color who go to dental school. That 3.8% of people of color who go to dental school are usually from other parts of the world. Like, they're not usually from America. Many of them are from Nigeria, or wherever it may be. And not to discredit them, I mean, they still work hard as hell to get to wherever they want to be at. But, you know, coming from an African American background was definitely a little bit discouraging going into a profession where even the people of color were mostly foreigners. So it was definitely hard thinking about that when pursuing the career field of dentistry. But again, we made it to where we are now. So there's only so much I can say about it. You know, those individuals were individuals who represented a culture that I could closely relate to, and they were the ones who motivated me to, you know, even continue to try to become a medical professional, which I'm extremely grateful for. But right now we just pulled up at the Aldi grocery store, so we're gonna head inside, get some groceries. Oh, there's a man outside singing. Oh, he's playing a flute. Oh, that's pretty cool. We're gonna head inside, get some groceries, and I'll catch up with y'all once I get out. All right, so we're heading out of the grocery store. Got these nice, good groceries. I'm about to head to the gas station to get some air in my tire because the air pressure light just came on. I have an inflatable pump in my trunk, but I don't really feel like taking that out, and the gas station right up here, so we're going to get some gas and pump the tire up. But back to what we were discussing. So I started my journey in undergrad at Prince George Community College. For many of those who do not know, at PG Community College is notoriously known in PG County to be the 13th grade. And it's known to be the 13th grade because people believe that it's just 1 year after high school. Like, it's not really rigorous, or so they told me. So, you know, I wasn't really too ecstatic to be going to that school. I knew that I had multiple scholarships to go to play football at different institutions. And, you know, those scholarships were really good scholarships, but none of them were full scholarships. So I was still going to have to pay out of pocket for the remaining costs that I had for school. And, you know, coming from such a large family, I knew that I was going to be somewhat of a struggle to do. So I had to consider that. For many of y'all who don't know, I come from a family of 9. And my dad is a high school teacher, and my mom's a stay-at-home mom. So money was definitely something that was not necessarily scarce. We had everything that we needed, but it was not an access. All right, so see that right there? Hopefully it focuses. That's the pressure light. Let's go turn that off. So yeah, I knew that going to, you know, college was definitely something that I had to consider financially. So when I was presented the opportunity to go to Prince George Community College on full scholarship, I definitely took it. And when I attended Prince George Community College on full scholarship, I had a little bit of trouble with my pre-calculus course. I was literally failing my class. And it was, you know, tough to catch up with all the work and all that good old stuff. So all I could do was, you know, keep my head down and try to study harder. But at the end of the day, I ended up failing the class, having to withdraw from it before it got too bad. And I just remembered being or feeling just like a failure. And you know, at that point I just feel like giving up. I feel like I can never become a doctor. I feel like the profession was too hard for me. I felt like it was something that I couldn't accomplish. And you know, I believed that because that's what my advisors told me. And they told me that I should switch my major and all this other stuff. And I'm so glad that I didn't listen to their advice, because I wouldn't be where I am today. So I kept grinding. I re-registered for the class next semester, and ended up not getting anything lower than an A for the rest of my academic career, even throughout Towson University. So it was something that I was extremely happy about. So we're getting some air in these tires. We're gonna pump them up all the way to about maybe 45, maybe 50. PSI for these tires is 45. That's 44 is the max, so we'll probably pump it up to 45. That's because we always maxing. All right, so that's the last tire. Let's head inside so we can finish this story up. Slides on. All right, so let's see if that did the trick. And our tire pressure light is off. Awesome. All right. So, as I was saying, after our experience at Prince George's Community College, where they were hating on us, man, they said we weren't going to be able to make it. They told us to switch our major, but we said, nope, we're not having that. So we stuck with it, man. We stuck with it. Hold up, my truck is backing out. Got the beeping like the truck. But yeah, we stuck with it, man. We stuck with it. We didn't quit. We didn't get. All right, y'all. So got the laundromat. That's so satisfying, yo. I don't care what anybody says. It's huge. All right, folks. So I don't know why, but my device keeps cutting out. So I had to make this video. This is the third time I'm recording this video. So I'm gonna try to keep it nice and concise, but nevertheless, to start out my academic journey, I went to high school in PG County. I come from an extremely large family, so there's 9 of us, and my dad is a high school teacher. My mom is a stay-at-home mom. So you kind of assume what our financial situation was looking like. Nevertheless, I had a great time growing up. My parents did everything in their power to do to make sure that we had everything that we needed, and indeed, we surely did have everything that we needed. So going into high school, I played football. I was on a wrestling team, and I really thought I was going to go to the NFL. I didn't think about doing anything else but playing football. So during that time, I was extremely ecstatic about playing football, and my junior year, I ended up breaking my hand, and I kept playing with the broken hand, and I just caused more damage to my hand, and I ended up having to sit out for the rest of the season. And during that time, I found out my passion, my love for dentistry, and just science and studying in general. So following that period, I decided I was going to go to Prince George's Community College, even though a lot of people doubted that decision. They said it wasn't a good decision because a lot of dental schools don't like prereqs from community colleges, and they look down upon what was deemed to be the 13th grade at Prince George's Community College in PG County, for those who don't know. And I felt really bad about going to that school, but it turned out to be one of the best decisions I ever made in my life. At that school, Prince George's Community College, I learned what was necessary for me I learned what it meant to actually have grit and determination and drive. I didn't really know that before. You know, as I was playing football, I was obviously a great player, high school football. I got multiple scholarships to go to multiple schools across the country. I didn't take any of them though because I did not have the extra finances to support the additional amount that they didn't provide me with. They were all partial scholarships, none of them were full scholarships. So I couldn't afford to attend those institutions. But, you know, after attending Prince George Community College, where I was surrounded by mothers and fathers and people who were going back to school because they needed to provide for their families, I realized how important education truly was. And I realized the opportunity that I had presented to myself. So as I was in the midst of failing my pre-calculus class, I knew that I was going to need to pick things up. So, you know, even though I was defeated, even though I felt like quitting, even though my advisors had me sold on the fact that I wasn't going to be able to become a dentist and that, you know, I should change my major because this was too difficult for me, I stuck with the course. And I'm glad to say that I proved all of them wrong. I haven't gotten anything lower than an A in any of the classes that I've taken. I've gotten A's in all the biology classes that I've taken, chemistry classes that I've taken. So, you know, it all comes down to how bad you want it. And, you know, from that point in my life, I realized that, you know, if you work for something that you want, then it will come into fruition. If you put in the time and you put in the work. And that's what I did. So I put in the time and put in the work at PG. Early morning, starting at 6:30, late nights, staying at the school from 6:30 all the way up to 9:30. You know, my brother and I were in there, we were grinding, and we made sure that we got to where we wanted to be, because we knew that there were no handouts that were going to be coming to us. We knew that mommy and daddy didn't have anything to give to us, auntie, uncle, grandma, grandpa, none of that. So we knew that anything that we wanted, anything that we needed to get, we would have to get it on our own. Now, granted, my parents helped me out as much as they could, and I'm 100% appreciative for that. But, you know, in terms of like the really big stuff, like it was no mommy, daddy handouts. We had to get it, you know, from whatever we had. So that's what we did. And, you know, that drive and that determination was one of the factors leading up to the success that we've been able to have so far. And it continuously drives me throughout everything that I do. So, you know, at my time at PG, it was a wonderful time, wonderful experience. And, you know, that got me to transfer over to Towson University, where I obtained a full ride scholarship for teaching in the community of Baltimore. And that full scholarship, I had to major in something dealing with education. So I majored in biology, secondary education, with a minor in molecular biology, biochemistry, and bioinformatics. And, you know, on that course, I was able to engage with the youth in Baltimore, one of the notoriously worst school systems in the country. And I found out that, you know, the students who were in those school systems, they were eager to seek knowledge. They needed a role model who they could look up to, someone who was positive in their community, that, you know, understood their plight, understood their daily struggles. And I was that person. My brother was that person. We were people who they could, you know, come and talk to, and we've been able to build long-lasting relationships in those communities with those students and with their parents. So it was something that I truly admire and I'm truly grateful for. And, you know, in addition to that, that was one of the reasons why I decided to stay in the area of Baltimore for my general career for dental school. You know, after receiving acceptances and scholarships to UPenn, to Columbia University, schools that I could only dream about getting into, you know, coming from what was deemed to be the 13th grade and being able to get into Columbia University School of Dentistry is mind-blowing to me. And it's something that, you know, I'm definitely extremely proud of. But I knew that regardless of the name of the school, the status that the school has, that's not as important as being committed to my community for me personally. So I knew that I was going to stay in Baltimore regardless of what schools I got into. And being in a position to where I'm going to be able to give to those communities that look like me. And after hearing the testimonies from multiple patients from dental offices where I shadowed in Baltimore, and they were expressing how they wish that the dental profession and their medical professionals who were clinicians taking care of them would represent the community that that they live in more so than what it does, was something that was extremely important to them. And it's something that I definitely kept in my heart, knowing that for them, they want to make sure that they're receiving service from someone who looks like them, and it's something that they should be able to obtain. And it's a mission that I'm striving to continue to go on. And for them, the University of Maryland, Baltimore, for many of them, they have a lot of animosity towards the school because a lot of the students that go there don't really represent the population in the community that Baltimore represents. Nevertheless, they're ecstatic to know that I'll be going to that school, and I'll be able to provide them with some resources when I can to help them get the treatment that they need. And it's something that I'm extremely excited to start doing. So right now I'm about to head into the crib. I got all these groceries from Aldi, and then I'm gonna pick up this video once I get inside. So I'll see you guys in there. All right, folks. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way until the end. I just got finished loading those groceries up into the cabinets in the refrigerator. Now I'm gonna go on my computer and do some work for BMO, the academic consulting company that I work for. Then I'm gonna go in, log in, and fill out some of these trainings for University of Maryland, Baltimore School of Dentistry. And I'm gonna go make dinner for my girlfriend and I. So again, I hope you all enjoyed my journey into dental school, from Bowie High School, Prince George Community College, Towson University, until being accepted to multiple schools, 2 Ivy League schools, and the University of Maryland School of Dentistry. So please be sure to like this video, comment on this video, and share this video with friends, family, and anyone out there who is a pre-dental student. Make sure they get this content. Again, I'll be coming out with videos every single week. We'll have some more interesting stuff coming up once I start dental school and the days leading to it. And join me on this journey for the next 4 years and beyond. I appreciate all the love and the support. I'm doing this, because I want to make sure that there are resources out there for people who want to go into dentistry, and I want to spread light on the University of Maryland School of Dentistry to get you all exposed to what the school has to offer and what the school is like in the year 2023 and beyond. So please be sure to stay tuned on my journey, and look out for videos once a week, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace.